And now, Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlam.
Good evening, everyone. We start with boys basketball on this Friday night. Number 1 Marquette visits number 3 Escanaba. There are the Eskimos getting fired up and ready to go. We picked this one up in quarter number 1, and Andrew Nyquist is going to be open for 3, and the Redmen are on the board first. Then it was a battle of free throws for a bit until Sam Molnar drives to the basket, lays it up, and in. Eskimos trail 6-4. Cameron Grant finds Brett Beauchamp, and Brett knows what to do when he gets open. He knocks it down. That's a triple. Marquette up 2, 9-7. To the second quarter, and Dakota Riopel gets loose for the layup. Marquette still with a lead. Then it's Molnar again. Nice floater from the baseline. In the second half, Marquette would get enough buckets to win this one, 47-33, and Marquette remains undefeated. Hop in the car. Let's go to Gladstone. The Braves taking on the Menominee Maroons. Third quarter action. Gladstone up a bucket, but Tyler Howell ties it with the baseline J. He led Menominee with 14. Jared Hunter uses the screen, buries it from 3. He led all scorers with 25. Gladstone up 3. Then Justin Urich to Tyler Wells, lays it up and in. Braves regain the lead 35-34. Devin Harris takes matters into his own hands, floating that one home nicely. 5-0 run. Maroons lead 39-35. And Harris rejects David Dykowski, and Menominee hangs on to win by 2, 54-52. Up in the Copper Country, we caught the end of the Houghton-Gwynn game, and I mean end of. Ben Colaire to Sean Hislop, and Sean is going to be called for traveling right here. And the bad news is Houghton was down 2 at that point, 59-57. Jesse Modest makes a couple of free throws to give Gwynn a 4-point lead as soon as the scoreboard catches up. And Gwynn goes on to win 61-57. Alex Morse had 20 for the Model Towners. Nate Gackenbach and Trent Kettery combined for 42 for the Gremlins. On the scoreboard again, North Central over Kingsford 53-36. Logan O'Neill paced the Nordics. Gage Kresge had 20 for St. Ignace, but the Saints get roughed up by Cheboygan 60-43. Bessemer 20 better than Mellon, 74-54. Jake DiGiorgio 14 points and 16 rebounds to help Ironwood get past Drummond 48-37. It was Washburn 76, Wakefield-Marenisco 46 despite 23 points from Tyler Cole. And Goodman-Penbine defeats Niagara 51-43. To girls basketball, let's go to Westwood. Patriots taking on Negaunee, and that is Alexa Olgren giving the Miners a 9-5 lead in the second quarter, I should say. Then Alita Johnson, Courtney Finola, and she floats that one in. 11-5 Miners, and Coach Kirk Corcoran of Westwood says, I do not like this. Okay, he might have not said that, but he did get a timeout anyway. For Westwood, Caitlin Hewitt, broke her ankles for a second, but she recovers to block the shot of Alita Johnson, so we're even on that matchup. Then back the other way for the red, white, and blue. Katie Rankinen to Gabby Hebert, and Caitlin Hewitt puts in the shot, and Negaunee's lead is cut to 1 at 11-10. Gabby Hebert is going to drive to the basket and go through everybody to put it in. 12-11 Westwood at the half, and the Patriots pull away in the second half to win 43-31. On the girls' board, we have Ishpeming, 9 better than Manistee, 48-39. Superior Central gets past Gwynn, 47-39. Jordan Kramer with 20 points. The Knights defeat North Dickinson 62-32. Lexi Gusser, 24 points, 15 rebounds, 11 assists, and not much playing time. Forest Park 73, North Central 27. It is Munising over Rapid River 52-40. Frankie Matson 27 points in a couple of quarters. We did not get the Mid-Peninsula. Yes, we did get the, thank Mike. Kearney NATO 46, Mid-Peninsula 30. Hannah Vesela had 23 for Brimley in defeating Pickford 63-47. Cedarville is 13 better than Detour 63-50. St. Ignace wins by 25 at Cheboygan 61-36. The Sioux holds on to beat Newberry 50-49. Rudyard, thanks to Becky Schwessinger's 24 points, defeats Engadine 61-55. And Haley Makala had 24. Jeffers sneaking past Baraga 52-49. To the Copper Country, since we're in that neck of the woods, Ontonagon and Lakeland and Hubble. It took a while to get things going. Abby Sutherland puts a couple of buckets in to get things going for Lakeland and Hubble. But Ontonagon's points came early on free throws. So let's go to the second quarter. And for Ontonagon, Brooke Tureen is hiding. And she is going to bounce that one. Yes, puts that in their first bucket. Then Sarah Audette will grab the ball from Tureen. Then with a spin move, she gets it going. Peyton Gast. And that one is up and good as well. And the Lakes get the foul. But Tureen will score 11 points on the night. And Ontonagon fell to Lakeland and Hubble. The Lakes go on to win 43-35. Back to the numbers. Lance over Dollar Bay 73-45. Again, Jeffers downing Baraga 52-49. It was Houghton 72, West Iron County 51. Park River Harris, no trouble with you in Trout Creek 75-43. And Hancock downs Chassell 59-39. When we come back, the NMU hockey team is finally home and hopes to celebrate against Alaska. It's been a month and a half. The NMU hockey team is finally home, hosting the Nanooks from Alaska Fairbanks. First period action, and it's going to be Alaska getting on the board first. Cody Kunick with the pass out to the slot. Garrick Perry then shovels it past Matthias Dahlstrom, and it's 1-0 Alaska. But we switch sides. Let's go to the second period. Here come the Wildcats off the turnover. Ryan Doherty, yes. And the scoreboard will tell all here because that was a shorthanded goal, and the Wildcats are back in it. Now even strength, Ryan Kesty streaks in, fires the wrister that trickles through the 5-hole, and the Cats are up 3-1. To the third, again for NMU, Dominic Shine, Eric Higbee, thank you very much. And the Wildcats are in good shape. However, the Nanooks would score a couple of goals and make it interesting. And this one did count here by Sammy Salmonen to make it 5-3. NMU, Alaska would score one more. That's the goal being reviewed to make it 5-3. The Wildcats hang on to win 5-4. And Walt Kyle says they need to play better tomorrow.
We turned way too many pucks over. I thought our group of defensemen as a whole was not good. I thought our forwards didn't do a very good job possessing the puck in their end. But I did think we were opportunistic, on our chances. I think we made some good plays and took advantage of some good scoring chances. And, you have to win some games that maybe you don't necessarily deserve, and I think that we did that tonight.
John Seamer and Gerard Hansen both scored their first collegiate goals. As of note, Reed Sucker was ejected from this game in the first period from a check from behind. Both teams square off tomorrow at 7:07. To the hockey scoreboard, Alaska and Huntsville play to a tie at 1 in overtime. Minnesota State 6, Ferris State 2. Lake Superior State doubled up by Notre Dame 6-3. North Dakota and Bemidji State also 1-1 draw. Also in college hockey, Finlandia's men led 4-1. Kevin Smith had 2 goals, and Northland scored the last 4 to win 5-4. St. Norbert blanked the Finlandia women 7-0. Minnesota Junior Hockey League, not a good start in the second half for Marquette. Fort Wayne wins 9-5. Let's go to high school hockey, where it's Escanaba and Macomb, Dakota down in Traverse City. And off the save, here comes Levi Wonder, and he's going to bang this one off the crossbar and in to tie the game at 1. Still in period number 1, Eskimos are shorthanded, but Charlie Zunema finds TJ Myrick on the breakaway. He scores and celebrates. We go to the third period now. Cougars lead 3-2. Freshman Chris Lemire gets the goal off 2 Dakota sticks. That ties the game at 3, but the Cougars get one more and beat Escanaba 4-3. Escanaba was mercied by Macomb, Dakota last year, so good progress by the Eskimos. The Upper Peninsula Wrestling Championships take place Saturday at Marquette Senior High School. They get going at 8:30 in the morning. The finals will begin at least after 6 p.m. Tech and Northern both have home basketball games Saturday. Have a great weekend.